What the haters talking about?
What's up, family? Here's the scenario. On March 18, 2023, at approximately 8:50 a.m., DC Police, also known as Metropolitan Police Department, notified the Park Police for backup and assisting them with a stolen vehicle. There's a 17-year-old boy inside of the vehicle. We all know him now as Dalaneo Martin. Dalaneo was inside of the vehicle asleep with the car running. The officers are seen standing outside of the vehicle trying to figure out the best way to enter. One gets the bright idea to cut the plastic that's covering a busted window on the back passenger side. They finally enter and they startle him. They tell him to comply. He takes off. He takes off with one officer inside of the vehicle while another officer falls outside of the vehicle, hits the ground. Moments later, the officer inside of the vehicle can be heard telling Dalaneo to stop, let him out. Let me out, man, let me out. Then he says, moments later, I'll shoot you, in which he proceeded to do just that. Now, he shot him several times, 5 times I counted. It looked like at least once in the back of the head, 4 times in the back. Now, fam, there's many layers to this onion. One could easily say, why didn't he just comply? What are you doing in a stolen vehicle in the first place? There's a lot of questions here. Do we even know that the kid knew that the vehicle was stolen? Let's assume he did know that the vehicle was stolen. Let's assume that he stole the vehicle. Is stealing a vehicle a death sentence? Most of us would say no. Most of us rational people who aren't racist would say no. Having said that, it is important to teach your children to not steal cars, to not steal anything. It is important to teach your children to obey the law. It is important to teach your children that if they are in a vehicle and the police stops them for any reason, if they accost them for any reason, do not take off in the vehicle. Once you take off, you have put into effect a chain of reactions that could come from the police officer and even yourself. And when you do that, a lot of officers will automatically think, kill. So think about what I'm saying. As soon as you make up your mind to run, even if you're not in a vehicle, as soon as you make up your mind to flee, they'll make up their mind to shoot you. Because to them, they're justified because you didn't comply. Now, one can say that just ain't right. We're going to sue them. You can sue them, but your child ain't coming back. You can sue them, but you can't bring back life. You can sue him, okay, he might go to jail, may not, more than likely he won't. The odds are tremendously against you. It ain't right. We know that there's a double standard. Until we figure it out, fam, we have to play to stay. Until we can get this justice thing right, and there is a such thing as walking and chewing bubble gum at the same time. You comply You fight for justice. You fight to make sure that those who violate are punished. You do your part in trying to change the laws. Meanwhile, you play to stay. You comply or die. Moving on. The car eventually crashes into a house. No one was injured inside of the house. I know what some of you are thinking. The cop had no choice but to shoot him. His life was in danger. The guy was driving reckless. I mean, I'm sad that a 17-year-old kid got killed, but he shouldn't have been breaking the law. And then you brown-nosing coconuts, y'all be looking for any reason to get a cops an excuse, because y'all scared to death of conflict. Well, you know, he was right to shoot him. I mean, you need to mind the police. The police tell you jump, you say hi, hi, boss. According to district senior police officers, it is against MPD policy to block a car's path of pursuit or even get inside of a vehicle. But check this out, fam. Those same district senior police officers said that the cops did not violate policy. How the hell you got policy and the rules are laid out for you? They're right there in black and white, but yet the rules are contradictory. Like you can just turn it on and turn it off whenever you feel like it. Or, depending on who violates. Here's the thing that really run me hot about these police shootings. They'll shoot you 89 times and then act like they're trying to save your life. If they really wanted to preserve life, why not just not shoot the boy in the first place? I mean, was your life really in danger? One could say, well, you know, he could have crashed the car. Well, he crashed the car anyway. I think it was worse that he shot him while the car was moving. He probably could have talked him out of it, hey man, but he didn't have the patience or the will to preserve life. He wanted to kill him, and he killed him. See, fam, this is what we have to understand. I'm talking to you black people out there. They already got they have their reason for wanting to shoot you. They have a reason for wanting to kill you. And that is because they're racist. It's point blank, period. Do not give them an excuse. They have their reason. Give them an excuse, even a remote excuse, and they could find themselves at an amusement park with their kids, laughing it up, having a great time, while your family is funeralizing you. No more talk.
What the haters talking about?
Damn.